Smithson constructed the spiral jetty that you can see we're walking out to here in 1970, out here on undeveloped land on the shores of Salt Lake, using basalt rock. And what we're looking at here, this is all basalt. This is a genre of art that we call site art, meaning requiring you to visit the original location as the only spot to see it. Here again, we're going to walk out on the jetty. The sunlight out here is just blinding. And the water that comes up to this, as you can see in the distance that we're going to go out and walk to as well, it's red, like blood.
It's actually tricky to walk on, which I think is interesting. Like you kind of lose your step. You have to think a lot about where you're walking.
How close are we to civilization right now?
I don't want to even think about that.
No. Probably about half an hour, 45 minutes of driving on unpaved roads through no cell phone service, no signs, no road signs, no GPS, and no services, no gas stations. Okay, now you can see the hillside up there behind us where we parked, and also the hillside is where Smithson, using enormous excavators and industrial equipment, extracted and transported down these basalt rock. Smithson likely scouted this spot from the air, and he actually died in a plane crash only a few years after he completed construction of the spiral jetty in the 1970s. We can see over here, let's exit the spiral for a second. I'm going to go down to the salt down here. Looks like snow, but it is pure salt. I'm even going to do a little taste test. Okay. Yep. That's pretty salty. Lauren has made it to the center of the spiral. Now it's our turn. The center of the spiral. It takes longer to get here than it looks like it does. Imagine being it. I was imagining being out. It seems so peaceful right now, but you can imagine being out here with the excavators and the tractors and the backhoes lifting all these pieces into place. So far removed from everything. We're now walking, looks like about half a mile to the seashore. There's the spiral jetty over there. Not very visible when you see it from this angle. Now, not all of Salt Lake is like this. This is just a specific corner of this body of water where the water is red. And right now, the sand has been replaced by pure salt. Just white that's so brilliant and sparkly you can't even look at it without sunglasses on. So far away we are from the jetty. Getting closer here. Now we really are at the shore, the edge here, and you can see just how pink the water is from these microorganisms that live inside it. Bacteria turn the water this bright pink color. Again, Smithson chose this color specifically, this location specifically, because of this reddish water to make it so that when that spiral jetty is submerged in these purpley red waves, you get that sense, that image of a spiral of life and death submerged in the color of blood. And on the shore, you have old plants that are perfectly encapsulated in salt crystals. I mean, look at this. You can take and rub the salt off just in your hand. The whole thing looks like covered in snow. It's pure salt. Man. Colors here. I mean, talk about an artist selecting his color palette. What are you seeing over here?
Look at how all these jetties just like art. So we have like art mimicking nature. So you have the jetty there, right there.
It's true. It's like the spiral jetty is being created in microcosm, like a smaller version of it, just from the sand. As it, oh my goodness! It actually right here. Look, I mean, this one is creating that curve.
There it goes again and again and again.
So it's possible that he was actually mimicking something that he was already seeing just in the sand. Smithson died in 1973. His life ending like the terminal point of a spiral. It's 1,500 foot long, 15 foot wide, going counterclockwise, not clockwise, not according to the, you know, the natural order, the way that things usually progress, but against the grain, against the flow. Let's try and get up a little higher. There are rattlesnakes out here, so I need to watch where I'm going. And a farewell to this piece of art, this sculpture. A reminder that life came before us, cultures native to this land, submerged in the blood of colonization. Life ends abruptly, suddenly, in plane crashes, in lifeless deserts, and life continues on after us, even after Smithson's death, even in a land of barren, lifeless salt. This earthenwork, in situ sculpture will be here, spiraling into the center for centuries.